Okay, so today we're going to do our first video, and our first video is going to be on section 1-1, which is exponential notation. These are the words that you should know by the end of this video. You should know what exponential notation is. You should know what a base is, what a power is, and what an exponent is. Okay, so in our first example, we have 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. We are going to rewrite this repeated multiplication in exponential notation. So what does that mean? Well, what is the number that we are multiplying? The number that we are multiplying is 10. This is what we call our base. Okay, how many times are we multiplying it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And so we are going to write 10 to the 5th. And this right here is what we call our exponent. So the base is the number that is being multiplied, and the exponent is the number of times it is being multiplied. Okay, so let's look at our first example. 1.2 to the 6th power. Okay, so what do you guys think? What's our base? Well, what's the number being multiplied? Okay, so what is the number being multiplied? The number being multiplied is 1.2, that is our base. And how many times is it being multiplied? It is being multiplied 6 times, and so that is our exponent. Let's look at our next example. Now, notice here our base is in parentheses. So, what is our base? Our base is the number that's being multiplied, which is -4. And our exponent is the number of times it is being multiplied, which is 5. And I can see that I wrote those backwards, but that's okay. All right, so let's look at our next one. Now this one's a little bit tricky. Notice here, our base is the number that's being multiplied. What's the number that's being multiplied? It is 4. Only 4. How many times is it being multiplied? 5. Okay, because really, this would be -1 times 4 to the 5th. In the expression 10 to the 9th, the correct or the proper way that we say that would be 10 is said to be raised to the 9th power, or 10 to the 9th power. All right, so now I'm going to have you guys, you're going to do your work on your paper, just like we're going to do together in class, but you're going to go home tonight and you're going to fill out your Google form. So these are the questions I want you to answer. Look at the examples. Number 1, 2 to the 3rd. Tell me, what is your base and what is your exponent? Look at the next example. -5 to the 4th power. What is your base? What is your exponent? All right, so exponential notation, let's look at this. 2 times 2 times 2. Does that equal to 6 to the 2nd power? Well, let's look at it. What is our base? What is our base here? Our base here is 2. So our base should be 2. Is that what our base is there? That base says 6. So this is not correct because this should be 2. And how many times am I multiplying it? I am multiplying it 1, 2, 3 times. So this should be 2 to the 3rd power. Okay, so let's look at the next example. 23 to the 4th power is equal to 23 times 23 times 23 times 23. So what do you guys think? What's my base? My base is 23. And how many times should I be multiplying it? 4 times. And am I multiplying it 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, this is correct. All right, so now I'm going to have you guys, you're going to do the work on your paper. Make sure you do the work. You write the problem. You do the work on your paper. You're going to tell me, are they correct? And notice this keyword here. This is a big part of what we are going to do. Explain. Okay, got to make sure that we explain why or why not. All right, so you're going to do that on the Google form. Let's look at our last slide. Okay, now it's your turn. Write in exponential form. So you're going to do that on your paper, and then you're going to go to the Google form, and you are going to answer the questions. And that's it for tonight's video.